If you've got chronic kidney disease or any other serious health condition, you need to watch this whole video in its entirety because I've got a very important message for you. What's the message? Well, it's that whatever it is that you're having problems with, whether it's, diabetes or it's, heart problems, or in particular chronic kidney disease like I had, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. In fact, if you take the steps that I've outlined in these videos that I've been creating, you can reverse whatever those problems are that you're encountering. It comes down to just changing your lifestyle. So when I was told that I had all these issues back in the summer of 2020, and I took, the steps to reverse them, I came to terms with the fact that, I've got chronic kidney disease, stage 3A. I have, some diabetes. I was borderline type 2. I've got very high cholesterol. Basically, I was dealt, some of the issues that my father, who died, with kidney disease, had. But I decided they weren't going to get me. I was going to get them, and I was going to fix the problem. And once I was able to really come to terms with that, I did exactly what I set out to do. I reversed the conditions, and I now have the low end of normal on the chronic kidney disease. I'm considered to not have kidney disease. So aside from fixing my health conditions, what are the other good things that came out of it? Well, because I really looked into myself, I dug deep into what do I need to do to be resilient and educate myself in order to, take the action and have the discipline to beat these conditions, which I call my READ method. Then a lot of good things came out of that. So, some of the first things were that my body changed. I lost 30 pounds. All the years of eating processed foods and red meat and drinking beer and sugars and all these other things, even though I worked out, I had a lot of fat on me. I wasn't obese, but I certainly was storing fat, which is not healthy for you. So when I made my dietary changes, the fat just came off. And now I am very lean. I look great. I feel great. I get compliments all the time. People want to know, hey, what are you doing? How do you work out? What is it you eat? And they don't even know that, I did it necessarily for health conditions. They just figure that, I'm onto something. I know something. And you know what? They're right. I do know something. I know something about diet because I taught myself something about diet. And you can too. So, that's one of the great things that's happened. Some other great stuff. I've become much closer with my friends and family because I really, I much more appreciate the support that I've received through, what were very trying times. And as I continue to learn to, to deal with the health conditions, but I'm much more appreciative of, having friends and family that, that truly love me. And, that's been very impactful. And, I like to think that I'm a better friend and I'm a better family member, because of the fact that I had a health condition and, I had to make some changes. So, that being grateful for, for what I have, that's really a very positive impact. What else? Well, I've learned how to make videos for YouTube. And, that's been real fun. I've got people that go, I never would have guessed that you would be making videos and putting yourself out there, because that's not who I am. I'm a salesman, but I'm not somebody who is into theatrics or the arts. I don't necessarily like being on stage. I don't love it. I don't mind it. But you know what? I like telling my story. And I've enjoyed making these videos. It actually gives me something to look forward to where I'm going to make them each week. And I've also enjoyed learning how to, handle the technical aspects. I've learned how to edit. I've learned how to, create different effects and adding music and whatever it may be. And this is my 14th video, which means I've been doing this for 14 weeks. And I've just, in my opinion, I've come a long way. And, I've learned a lot, which, hey, if you're not growing, you're dying. So I'm always trying to grow and learn. What else have the other things? I started learning how to play the piano. I've been working on that. I made a bucket list of items that, I wanted to be able to accomplish. One of those was I wanted to learn how to play the piano. Other areas that certainly have been impactful are just, goal setting and deciding that, there's certain things that I want to do with my life, and I wanted to speed those up. So one of those was that, I decided to retire from my business that I owned for many years and take advantage of the freedom that would give me, but also start doing other things that I've wanted to do. So, more traveling. Actually, just this week, I was at the Masters, which was on my bucket list of things. So, I took the time, I went to the Masters with some of my best friends, and it was awesome. It was just, it was an awesome journey and, awesome experience. So other things, that I've done, hiking, riding my motorcycle, and just enjoying life. So these are all great things. And probably one of the most, the most meaningful byproducts of, doing these videos and, making some of these changes were, some of the replies that I've gotten from other people, whether it be through the YouTube or people that I've spoke to that said, hey, you know what, you're helping me. You've been an inspiration, and I'm taking some of these different ideas into my own life and helping myself out. And then, the other one that really stands out to me is that I've always loved to cook, but because I, would eat out more or, not really concentrate on what I was making, I would just eat quick meals, is that I've gotten really to have a lot of food preparation and enjoy doing the food preparation and learning how to make different dishes that are healthy and good for me. And, I've posted one of those. I've got my Cooking with Craig episodes that I'm going to do on a regular basis, because I've got some great recipes, great meals that I want to share with other people. So that kind of sums up the message I wanted to put out there today. And I really do hope that's helpful to you, because just because you have been diagnosed with something, it doesn't have to be the end of your journey. And in fact, make it something that's the beginning of a new journey where you look for other ways to enhance not only your life, but other people's lives, and just make your life an overall better experience. So with that, I say good night, and don't forget to like or subscribe to my videos. This isn't Facebook, so but I guess, yeah, you can like them too. So subscribe. And if you're not a subscriber, don't forget to hit the little button so you're notified when I make a new video, and you can watch them each week. Take care.